What's up, guys? Welcome to Season 2 of Modded RimWorld. Hopefully this one won't be as short, or if it is as short, hopefully it will be at least as entertaining, hopefully more so. I've gone ahead and made a preset with a few colonists in it, and I've set them up. I haven't done the items we're going to drop in with, but we'll be doing that in a moment. I've also made a world, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be making a new colony. We're going to be playing on Sereniz Sadistic this time, because last time it was a toss-up between Sereniz and Hildegard. Hildegard kicked my ass. Sure, yeah. We're going to be playing on Sereniz this time. Hildegard, it says a lot of big threats with less incidents, and Sereniz is more incidents but less raids, so we're going to see how annoying she really is. I am going to be using the same exact mods as last time. All that stuff, all that information should be in the description. This is our new world, New Cursa, which I thought it was interesting. The seed is actually Sereniz space 12, S-E-R-E-N-I-Z space 12. This is the world we got. It's a lovely world. I'm going to click random a couple times just to see what it gives us, because I'm curious. We're not going to play in a jungle this time. I'm thinking we might try a desert. That could be interesting. See what it gives me. A tundra. I don't really want that. If I'm just going to pick a desert, I might as well just pick a desert. Let's go out here on an island. Let's go be on an island. Except let's not be on this, because it's going to completely ruin my immersion, because we're not going to be surrounded by water on all sides. But let's go over here. Let's go here. Here? Here. We'll go here, I think. We're going to be on a desert island. Sure. Why not? Let's make it a large map. That's going to be our site. So, prepare carefully. Let's go ahead and load this preset that I have set up. This is the wrong preset. This is the right preset. There we go. So, this time, because the list is just getting so big for people wanting to be in the colony, I've gone ahead and just done a random number generator, so it's no longer based on who asked first. It's just whenever we get a new colonist, and then in the case of making these colonists, I just put in like a random number 1 through whatever, and whoever gets it, gets it. So for our starting colonists, we have Justin P, and wasn't real specific about what he wanted. Most of this stuff is actually random. The appearance is random, the backstory is random, the traits are random, and then I've kind of tweaked the skills a little bit. I'm not going to be making anyone bionic. No one's going to be like super OP, kind of like how Geo was in the last one. Everyone's just going to kind of be average starting out. So Justin is going to be our miner, builder, crafter person, and then when he has time, he'll help out with animals a little bit. He's also going to be melee, and you know what? I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and make him a brawler right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just make him pretty strong. I mean, he's down there swinging that pick all day long. He's super strong. So that's going to be Justin. He's a medieval slave to deep space miner, nervous, industrious brawler. Tim was the next up on the list. Timothy Tim Timmington. Again, not too specific with what you wanted, which, you know, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Only the people that are the founding colonists can really be that specific. So Tim, I've made into our primary researcher, as well as he's going to be our primary social person, so wardening and trading. I almost said trading. I really wanted to say trading. Our primary warden slash trader, and our researcher. Past that, he's honestly not going to be doing too much. I got some advice to maybe rush to auto turrets on these difficulties, so I think we're going to be doing a lot of research now. Tim got Sheltered Child, followed by RimWorld Entrepreneur, Steadfast, Greedy, and Lazy. Greedy is, again, one of those newer ones added in Alpha 12 that goes with the room richness, I guess. Tim needs a really impressive bedroom. He gets a mood loss if he doesn't get what he wants. Tim, my goodness. Next up on the list is Ricky. Ricky is going to be she's going to be a lot of things. She's going to be our grower and cook, as well as our doctor, which I forgot to actually increase the skill a little bit. She's also going to be our doctor. Now, if you'll notice, I gave her a burning passion for melee. Yeah, that's because she likes to punch things and kill you dead. But Ricky isn't going to get a melee in this season of RimWorld, at least not right now. She's going to get a ranged weapon, so I made her shooting skill a little bit higher. But she's going to be basically like a farmer slash cook. She'll help out with crafting when she can, and animals when she can, but primarily she's going to be growing and cooking. Her construction skills aren't that great, so she's not going to be too helpful there. Tim, as well, his skills are very low. Very, very low. Ricky, all of this is random for Ricky, by the way. Organ Farmer / Weaver, Psychopath, Slothful, and Green Thumb. Hopefully Green Thumb will help counteract Ricky's usually violent nature. She's incapable of firefighting right now. That's okay. So yeah, those are going to be our 3 starting colonists. We have Justin, who's going to be our main laborer, I suppose. Miner, crafter, builder. He's also a brawler, and he's going to do a little bit of animal tending when he can. Tim is going to be our primary researcher, warden, and trader. And then Ricky is going to be our primary grower. She's going to be, I guess, like an herbalist / medicine woman. A grower, cook, doctor. And then when she has time, she's going to help out with crafting animals as well. So let's go ahead and hit on that next button. I'm going to remove you. And we're going to give you guys a little bit, we're going to give you guys some better weapons. We're going to start with some better weapons. We're not going to start with any steel, wood, or silver. I actually like not starting with any of these things. I will increase the medicine a little bit just because, and I'm also going to increase the packaged survival meals a little bit just because. We're going to start out with a little bit of wood just to help out, but other than that, we're not going to start with too much. Let's a few hundred. We want to be able to get a nice shelter in relatively quickly. We're also going to need to be able to take care of any sort of temperature shenanigans because we're going to be in a desert. So yeah, we're going to start with 400 wood, and you know what, we will start with a little bit of steel, just a little bit. We'll say it's from the wreckage. So we'll start off with a tiny bit of steel ore coming in, maybe like 200 steel ore. And I think this is probably going to be our start. Are we going to start with animals? This is something I was thinking about doing, is starting with no animals, but I don't know. I mean, we're not going to have any food to feed them right off the bat, so it doesn't necessarily make sense to start with animals. Especially if, I don't know, these guys were on maybe some sort of like luxury casino cruise ship, just kind of touring the galaxy, and something bad happened, some raiders attacked, and the escape pods just kind of went all over the place. I don't think they would have animals unless, maybe there's some sort of exotic circus and they have an elephant. I'm tempted to do the elephant. But how would an elephant get into an escape pod? That's the thing. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. I think I'm going to give you guys a dog. Let's get a husky. No. What kind of dogs do they have? A rim wolf. A rim ram actually sounds amazing just because. A warg. Tempted to do the husky just because it's omnivorous. A lab. We could do a lab. You know, we'll do a couple labs. We'll do a male and female Labrador Retriever. All right, and then weapons. You guys need a little bit of starting stuff. So I think we're gonna start with. I was thinking maybe we'd put in maybe a mining pick. Is that actually a weapon? I don't think that's considered a weapon. Maybe a pickaxe. Pickaxe is the other way. Pickaxe, yeah. Let's get a pickaxe, and that can also be Tim's weapon for right now. Or not Tim. I'm sorry, is it Tim? No, Tim's the researcher. It's Justin. That's gonna be his weapon for the time being. Ricky is gonna have some type of gun, but I'm not sure what. I don't want it to be super crazy. Maybe a Mossberg shotgun, pump action shotgun. You know what? Let's do it. That kind of fits. We'll give Ricky a Mossberg. Farmers like their shotguns, sir or madam. And Tim, as the resident scientist type person, he's going to be a little more snobby. He's going to want something kind of special. He's going to want maybe like this optic pistol right here. We have had one of these. I believe Carnal had it towards the end of last season. Pretty solid from what I remember. It's fairly accurate, decent range. The cooldown's actually pretty low. Its firepower and high accuracy offset this flaw. What flaw? Well, we're gonna. That's what he's gonna have. Yeah, I like it. I like it, guys. Maybe we should bring some extra food just for the pups. Like maybe we'll bring some jerky. A little bit of jerky. Let's say all the escape pods are outfitted with a little bit of jerky and a little bit of dried fruit. So we'll say 10 jerky. We'll bring in some dried fruit as well. Let's add those guys in. And then other than that, I think we're going to have to really focus on getting food sorted in the beginning. So we're going to start out with a little bit of steel ore, a little bit of wood, some packaged survival meals, some medicine, a couple of labs, and then the weapons are going to be the pickaxe for Justin, the Mossberg for Ricky, and the optic pistol for Tim. I like it, you guys. I like it. Actually, you know what? It is going to be a desert. It is going to be hot. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and give you guys some devil strands. Wait for it. Devil strands. Keep waiting for it. Ponchos. You know what? We're going to have a few of them. Are we? No, we're just 3 of them. We're going to give you guys some devil strand ponchos. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save this preset again real quick, just for some reason, in case I have to do this all over again. Hopefully I won't. Let's go and get started. Now this episode, usually on the first episode, whenever you have to do all of this setup and stuff, I typically like to have the episode run a little bit longer, but unfortunately I'm not going to have an incredible amount of time today to get stuff going on, because I do have something important to take care of tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get started right off the bat. Let's go ahead and give Justin his coated Devil Strand Poncho. Ricky will get, I guess, this one, the Breezing Devil Strand Poncho Blessing, and Tim will just get the normal Devil Strand Poncho. And then Justin's going to get his pickaxe, Ricky's going to get this Mossberg, and Tim is going to get this optic pistol. There we go. We'll unforbid all of our food. And then all this stuff, and then all of this stuff, and all of this stuff. We have some boomalopes around here. We actually spawned in with a little bit of copper, unless that just was there, which is a little bit weird. But yeah, boomalopes. We have buildings here, which is pretty cool. I guess we'll take it. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll take advantage of this. I guess we're building here. This is actually a pretty good spot. Unfortunately, the farm's going to be a little bit far away. The farm's going to be all right here, but we're going to fill that up pretty nicely. I think what we'll do is we'll save these buildings for the future, and for right now, we'll build a main, like, housing structure area right here. And then we'll have our farms right here. More survival meals are always helpful. And then all this copper ore just kind of scattered about. We'll grab that as well. So yeah, we'll build right here for right now, and then we'll kind of take over the slate area, build in the mountains a little bit, and then eventually we will wall this back section off pretty nicely, and this is going to be our farm area, and then things are going to have to attack us from this side. This is going to give us access to a decent line of sight break sort of area from all of these structures. We can use them as cover. We're going to have geothermal power right here that we'll be able to take advantage of, and then hopefully we'll get some colonists inside these as well. What is that? Coal. That is coal, you guys. Alright. Ooh, a large structure over here. I wonder if this is like one of those pre-built structures with like walls and stuff inside. That would be nice. We didn't get any of those that are just kind of open air, unfortunately. All this copper, it makes me think it's gold. Compacted copper. It's all just gold. Or copper. There's a building right here. Clothing racks. This also would have been a pretty good spot, not for farming, but we do have access to 2 geothermals right here. But you know, I like this spot. We're gonna go ahead and build. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's set everyone's work orders up real quick. There we go. I'm gonna let everyone doctor, I guess, as a, I don't know. Whenever we need to do something important, I'll make sure it's just Ricky doing it. Patienting, sure. Flicking stuff, not that we'll have anything for you to flick. Tim is going to be our primary negotiator as well as primary researcher. Past that, you know what, I'm going to make research a 2. I know I said we're going to rush for auto turrets, but I'm going to make research a 2, Hauling a 1, which actually is probably a terrible idea because we're always going to have stuff to haul, but it's going to help. It's going to be needed. We really needed haulers in the last one. So he's going to be hauling stuff and then researching, and that's going to be it. No repairing, no construction, no hunting. Ricky will be hunting with her shotgun. We'll set that as a 1. We'll set growing as a 1 as well, and I guess cooking as a 1. Cooking is a 2. Growing is a 2. Cooking is a 1. Hunting is a 2. There we go. That'll work a little bit better. Justin's going to be taking care of them animals when he can. Construction, repairing, yes, absolutely. Crafting, smithing, not tailoring. I think we're going to give tailoring to Ricky whenever she can, whenever she has time. Hauling stuff. Kind of want to make Tim clean as well, just to kind of keep the mood light. Hauling stuff. Smithing, mining is going to be a 1. Alright. I think this is going to work how I want it to. I'm going to take Ricky off of smithing and off of... No, just off of smithing. Alright, so Ricky's going to doctor, cook, and then hunt, grow, tailor, haul. So, realistically speaking, she's going to cook, grow, haul stuff for the most part. And then she will craft and then clean. You know what? I'm actually going to make crafting a 4, cleaning a 3. Justin's going to be doing animal handling, all construction, all mining, crafting, followed by hauling, then smithing and tailoring. I'm actually just going to take him off of tailoring for right now. Tim is going to be doing hauling and research and negotiation. That's pretty much it. That takes care of everything except for plant cutting. So I'm going to make, just because I want to make sure people do it when I tell them to do it, I'm going to make everyone 1 for plant cutting for right now. Now that we're going to have much in the way, which, now that I thought about it, I should have brought more wood, guys. I should have brought more wood. Well, now that I know that we're short on wood, I kind of don't really want to use it to build with. I want to use these, but this is so far away. You know what? Let's dig into here, I guess. How big is this vein? How big is this vein? Pretty large. We could dig that out and then use this whole area as our main house. You know what? I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and get mining. We're going to bring it in here. And then we'll have a nice open area. Let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to bring this in here. This will be another entrance right here. Then we'll have a kitchen type area over here with perhaps a little bit of food storage in there. So we'll be able to put like our stove and grill over here with stockpiles. Over here we're going to have just, I guess, regular stockpiles and some extra stuff. And then back here we're going to go ahead and give you guys individual rooms as well. Can we do 4? We can fit 4x4s in here. So we're going to go ahead and give you guys 4x4 rooms to start off with. I know this is a lot to mine. There's also a lot to get hauling as well. But I want to go ahead and give you guys your own rooms. Alright. So I'm actually going to let... no, this will be good. Alright. We also need a stockpile area. Information. Excellent. I think for right now, I'm going to go ahead and say use a little bit of wood on this area. And we're going to use this as a temporary stockpile. That way stuff doesn't degrade. No rotten. Actually, I'll allow the rotten, I guess. No corpses, though. Yes. Okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get going. Alright. We're also going to go ahead and start growing things as well. So, I guess, first things first, we should probably start getting some trees in. Just to help. Actually, we can't get trees in, can we? I don't think we can right now. We got to get the research. Nope, we can't. We can't. I think all of these are flowers. I'm just going to check. Perennial wildflower. Wildflower. And flower. Okay, so this isn't going to work. We're going to need to get some research in, which is fine. It's okay. It's acceptable. Tim, why aren't you mining? Or not Tim, Justin. Justin, why aren't you mining? I don't understand what you're doing. There you go, bud. Look at Tim. Tim's going for it. He's got a normal pickaxe. Let's check this out real quick. For those of you that might be a little bit new, this gives him an extra 20% mining speed. So he's going to be kind of tearing through this. We got this stockpile coming in, which is going to help keep our stuff nice and safe. This room should hopefully get done around nightfall. I will go ahead and maybe wooden door it. I'm not sure yet. Look at him. He's mining so fast. Let's go ahead and grow stuff. We need to grow stuff. Ricky needs stuff to do. So we're going to go ahead and set up a growing zone out here with, I kind of want to do, can I grow over this whole area? I can. That's kind of beautiful. This door is going to be here, so let's have our growing area start like here-ish. Let's do a nice 3x10 row on either side of stuff. We'll do, I guess, potatoes, and, I mean, we can't really... Dandelions you can eat, if I remember correctly. I guess we'll just double up on potatoes for right now. And Ricky and Tim are doing a lovely job hauling. We need to go ahead and set up some sleeping spots right now. Furniture. There we go. Sleeping spots. I'm going to let them sleep outside for the time being. We're just going to have some sleeping spots scattered about, as well as a couple of animal sleeping spots over here. And we're going to build, I know we don't need to build it, but we're going to build a little campfire for these guys. Something like that. There we go. Work, Ricky, no construction. Tim. You know what, Tim? I'm going to put you on construction of 3 and a repair of 3 just in case that ever happens. Alright, so we have sleeping spots. We have a fire. You guys, it's lovely. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. I know the zone that they have to haul stuff in is really far away, but at least it's all inside and safe for the time being. Getting some stuff planted, which is good. We need a dumping stockpile right now, so let's get a dumping stockpile up. I guess we'll just put it out back for the time being. I mean, I suppose if you're gonna have a dumping stockpile, sure, you could do worse. Could absolutely do worse. And part of me wants to crack this open, but at the same time, probably not. The pups are going to need food, and I don't think they'll eat. I don't know if they'll eat survival meals. I'm not sure. We may need to go do a little bit of hunting for them or a little bit of foraging. We'll see how it goes, though. You guys are sleeping for quite some time. Let's do the whole anything thing. And I want you guys to wake up and do stuff. Having a little morning chat. Go get a little bit of breakfast. There we go, eating some jerky. And it's nighttime again already? What's going on here? What's going on here? I think they're probably going to need food. I don't think they'll eat that. I'm waiting to see what... Let's wait and see what Minnie does. What's our other pup's name? Santo. We have Minnie and Santo. Minnie's food jumped up a little bit. I didn't see her eat anything. So that's kind of interesting. We do have potatoes planted, which is good. Tim is almost done mining out this first section. Justin, excuse me, I don't know. I think maybe Tim was a miner in some version of this game. I'm not sure. Let's put a lantern, not a lantern, a wooden torch in here. This area is going to definitely need to get cleaned. Does anyone clean? People clean, but it's not a priority right now. Which is fine. It's okay. Hauling. Probably didn't need to haul in all of that copper that we had around the map, but it is done now. It is done. I'm going to go ahead and schedule or set these rocks to get hauled away. How are we doing on food? You guys, you actually consume grass. Okay. That's how your food jumped up a little bit. That's good to know, I guess. I'm curious if maybe they'll eat like the dandelions and stuff. If so, we could just plant a field of dandelions and see how that goes. We'll try it. We'll see how that treats us. We'll put some dandelions all right here, I guess. This is going to be just dandelions. Alright, Justin is pantsless, which is upsetting. Did you not come in with pants? Probably not. Again, I randomized these guys. We didn't even look at their health. So Justin has a stab scar in his left arm. Reiki has a stab scar in her torso, and Tim is just fine. Tim is just A-okay. Hopefully the rooms will get done soon. I think we can probably go ahead and put in a resources, maybe a hand sawmill. Rimville. Now this is where I need to pause the game real quick. We need to come up with a name for this place, and I haven't really thought about one. Alright, I've thought about it for approximately 15 seconds, and I've decided I'm actually going to leave the name as Rimville. And then if you guys could leave me suggestions in the comments for what to name this colony, I will pick something that catches my eye. So I can change the name at a later date if I pop on the DevTools real quick. Mega Scarab self-tamed. Excellent. That sucks because now we have a Mega Scarab that eats meat. Well, I mean, I guess he's gonna be food for us. There's also some more survival meals up here that could be pretty good. Poor mood. Not super great. There are camels about. Camels. You guys don't really do much, do you? No, you don't. All right, let's go ahead and get the hand sawmill up. That way we can get some planks coming in. I guess I'll put the hand sawmill up here for right now. We will, of course, have to move everything in the future, but just for right now, this is going to keep everything kind of nice and tidy. Let's go ahead and add in bill for planks. We're going to do it until we have 50 planks. Radius of doesn't really matter too much, and that'll get working. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and put Ricky on to crafting, just so she can help out after hauling, of course. After hauling, things need to get hauled. This is important. A mad animal, a iguana. Let's hunt it. Ricky's gonna go take care of it. Ricky, you're going the wrong... I feel like I need to do this manually. Ricky, take out... Oh my goodness, the range on this is not great at all. Mossberg, coming on up. Ricky. Got him. Nice, okay. So, this will be our little cooking area. So once Justin finishes this section, we'll go ahead and put up a little butcher table area thing. Miscellaneous research bench. We need to go ahead and get one of these guys in. That way we can get some research coming on up. I guess we'll put it here. I suppose that's gonna last another day. I'm gonna offset you with another one of these. We need to get agriculture researching. That way we can get some trees in. Excuse me as I adjust myself on the chair. We also need to work on getting construction up, power up, as well as security. But I think construction would be our main priority because we need steel bars to get some fans because it's going to start getting warm pretty soon. Thankfully, we spawned in January. Cargo pods could have some pretty good stuff. Down in the water, they just have copper ore. No, that's tortoise meat. Okay, that's great. We can take that up there. Where's our Mega Scarab at? It's just in the same area. I'm going to have it slaughtered just because I don't want the Mega Scarab. Thankfully, the pups are taking care of their food situation. They're nibbling on grass, and that's keeping them healthy for a while. Let's go ahead and hide that. That looks nice up there. This campfire's lasting for a good while. Let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit. We will eventually have to replace all of this stuff with some form of wall, just not yet. Just not yet. This is working out. Sleeping outside. That's a fish. That's not a fish. Ricky, can you... You're not a handler? Oh, I'm sorry. You should be, just kind of like as a distant afterthought, I guess. Ricky, if you could take care of that. Thank you. Alright. Leg out. Important things are happening right now. Let's go ahead and set up our food stuff. We need a food prep table right here, I suppose. We need wooden planks, and we need wooden planks. No one is making wooden planks because stuff is getting hauled and Justin's busy mining, which it happens. It happens. What is Ricky doing? A solar flare? That's okay. Ricky should be hauling tortoise meat. That's fine. You know what? Justin, I'm gonna have you make some planks real quick. If you could keep making some planks, or not, you can haul steel ore. That's okay. Make a few more planks though, if you could. The boomalope. How is that boomalope times 4? Oh, because they're just all stacked. Okay. They're all female as well. What do you like, in case we want to tame you in the future? Handling skill of 4. You like plant food. Okay. Could be good. Could be pretty solid. We really need this stuff to get taken care of. Specifically this food prep table. You know what, Ricky? You're sleeping. When you wake up, Ricky, I'm going to actually have you prioritize making some planks, since Justin is doing a fantastic job of taking care of the mining right now. I would have liked to have gotten this whole area done before the end of the episode, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I think once we get this food prep table done, that's probably going to wrap up this episode. We need to consider a prison, so we might maybe put some walls up here and a door just to make this a large prison. Tim is hungry, and now it's raining. Slept in the cold on the ground and outside. And a psychic drone. Oh my goodness. Ricky, can you come make some planks, please? That way we can get the prep table done. That way we can butcher the animals as well as make a grill. That'll be helpful. The grill. Get some jerky coming in. We should probably go ahead and plan for the grill. Food. Small grill. Steel ore, copper ore. We can swing that right now. Ricky, doing a good job making them planks. She actually didn't have anything else to do, so she's just making planks. Justin is working on the research bench right now, which is fine. Let's go and research agriculture. That way we can grow more things, as well as trees, because we're going to need the wood. That's the main reason I'm doing this. We're going to need the wood. I guess for the time being, I could go ahead and say, put a wooden door on this area right here, and then move the sleeping spots indoors. That way people aren't just kind of sleeping outside. Animal sleeping spots as well. Put you guys right there. And you know what? Temperature. I'm even going to put in a campfire in here. Keep it warm for you guys. There we go. Alright, so now you guys won't get the slept outside debuff any longer. We have a nice little thing going on. Let's go ahead and add Bill cook jerky. Do it forever. Radius of, I don't really care at the moment. And then do it out of everything except for human meat. Alright, cool. We are set up. We are good to go. Oh my. And yes, okay. Butcher creature. Do it forever. Radius of there, sure. I'm not going to be doing the human corpses this time. Kind of like last time, I'm not going to be doing... I feel like maybe I should do it because it's a decent trade good. We're not spawning in with any silver. Ricky is a psychopath, so she won't actually mind butchering all the corpses, and now I've just kind of talked myself into it. So we're going to do it, just no colonists, though. No colonists. That's the important part, no colonists. Alright, and I think with all of that set up, that, you know what, let's do our stockpile real quick over here for food. This one is going to be, I guess, critical. We're going to clear everything. We're going to do all food as well as our medicine's fine over there, actually. Medicine's okay. Alright, I think that's going to wrap it up. We have, I feel, a pretty good start. We have some potatoes that are about halfway grown. Our puppies are doing just fine. Justin has no pants. We're getting some research in. We have food and shelter right now, and we're also working on getting you guys each your own individual rooms already, which is pretty unusual for me. I usually let you guys sleep in a communal type setting for quite some time, but we're moving along at a good pace thanks to Justin and his amazing mining skills, who is also grumpy right now because of that medium psychic drone. He's also naked, sharing a bedroom. It's ugly. He slept on the ground. He's in pain. And it's a repulsive barracks. Ricky is going to have to do a little bit of cleaning. Well, that'll be okay. Maybe we'll, instead of Tim, maybe instead of hauling, we'll make him clean. I kind of like that. We'll make him clean instead, because Tim likes it nice and neat in his research. Look at that. Look at that. Alright guys, that's going to wrap this one up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. In the next episode, we're pretty much going to keep working on our little home cave / base area. Maybe set up a prison, but mostly just kind of keep working on what we already have going, as well as get some research in. So that's going to wrap this one up. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.